Subject 4 is called slipping, or at least that's the divider at the front. That's what I wrote on there. There'll be another word on the other side. March 13th, 2024. We embark on subject 4 of 5, how the pages have flown. I'm still waiting for Uncle Friend. I have not had a drink in a while. Goal is still my birthday. Trying not to completely lose sanity or hope. Feels like I already have. I'll keep doodling this kitty game idea. Something simple I actually stand a chance of completing, especially if I don't download any games, lol. Because they would eat up all my time. Dining room has table and chairs. Stuff on table to knock off sometimes. You can put it back up. Hard to put this much detail into 32 by 32. Any other minigames, matching, rock, paper, scissors, dice, lol, don't get too carried away. Welp. I teased a friend online the wrong way and upset him. I apologized, but he was offline. I swore and logged off as well. I have a mind to delete my account. I thought he would know I was kidding. I thought he knew me better than that. Maybe he's moved on, I don't know. I can't interact with people. I can only upset them. I have to hide. I'm no good for anyone. I have to go back to my apartment and stop smoking weed and do my job and be absolutely miserable all alone for however long Uncle Friend wants to leave me hanging. I have so much love, but only pain comes out. Yeah, I was, acting like their reaction, which was probably justified. It's hard to remember this exact scenario. This person is like I don't know how to put it. They're very sensitive about certain things, and I pushed the wrong button. I could take responsibility for that, and I still think it was an overreaction, but it's an overreaction. I should have known what happened if I did that, and I shouldn't have done that, because this person's my friend. I didn't want to upset them like that. But then I take it as like this punishment, like I should go back to my apartment, stop smoking weed, just be miserable, and all these things. Still pinning my happiness on this other person talking to me, or really anybody talking to me. I keep thinking things can't get worse. What stupid fucking idiot. Stupid fucking idiot. No fucking friends, no fucking home, no fucking life. That one's a little bit hard to read. It just goes all slurpy derpy. I hate my life. I hate living it. I hate being me. I hate myself. Why the fuck not drink myself to fucking death as soon as I can go back to my apartment? Down a fucking bottle of vodka. No stomach pump for me, thanks. I'll see myself out. I don't think I could do that, honestly. I think I would throw it up. I don't think I could keep it down. I think I would vomit it up, sob, and probably call someone at that point if I had actually tried that. But I didn't. I just wrote about it and thought about it, and it's that kind of thinking that led me to drink heavily, but never like that. Okay, I was not chugging bottles of vodka at any point. I hate hurting friends. If I gave him a fraction of the hurt Uncle Friend caused me, I know it's different, but still a bit of a betrayal. I'm so fucking stupid, literally too retarded to function. I don't need a psychiatrist, I need a caretaker. Like Uncle Friend, because that's actually his job, is he helps people who are not able to take care of themselves. But no, I don't think I actually need a caretaker. I needed a family. That would have been nice growing up, but I'm figuring out how to proceed now, and my ex is helping me, and some friends are helping me, and I don't think I'm actually retarded. I'm very hard on myself in here, and I'm sorry if that word is upsetting too. But I take a lot of pride in my intelligence, honestly, and I let it slip really far, and I'm still trying to get back to good. I still don't think I'm there yet, but I'm getting a lot better, and I felt so stupid because I kept fucking shit up and when I was trying to do good, and then I didn't know what else to do other than just express that pain. And the way I was expressing it was often wrong. It was more lashing out and things. I'm so devastated. I have nothing. I don't know why I tried. Just doing my usual thing, which is rare nowadays, honestly. Just bad luck. I tried it because I like him. Again, proving that the only thing getting close to people gets you is hurt. And I think I was talking about my online friend at that point. Whatever little thing I had done, it was like an interaction thing and like flirting basically. And I did a bad. I did a thing he did not like. I am cursed and my love is a poison. It wasn't that bad. I have to hide. Quarantine my infectious ass. I pray to God, figure of speech, that X is immune to the cancer that is me. I don't think he is. He has some of my bad habits. Everyone I know does. I infected them all. And, I don't know if I can take credit for everyone's bad habits around me, but, like, I do think I understand a lot of them. I think I see a lot of them and have had those myself in the past. And, it's unclear to say who got what from who and who's responsible for making a bad habit stick around when we're all doing it. He has some of my bad habits. Everyone I know does. I infected them all. I hate it. I don't want to I don't want to isolate like that, but all I can do is hurt people. I think I just have to accept that I'm a bad person. No drinking, not until my birthday. It hurts. I hate my life. I was so close. I was there. Pain, pain, pain. Like, stopping the drinking is good, but I'm doing it here as like just punishing myself. It's always like framed as a negative. Which is funny, right? Because the drinking in the first place is also to punish myself. Like, it's these loops of punishment, and like, it's terrible. I'm glad that I'm finally seeing them more clearly and able to avoid them now. Why even finish the TamaKitty project? Who would want to play it? What if they grow attached, even a little? Just another disappointment. I don't want to do it to them. I don't really know what to do with my time. I don't fit anywhere. No role, no part. No home, no reason for anything. Got some thinking to do, I guess. Absolute dumbass, his thing. It's just that it's been a while. I thought he would know I was joking. Can't really blame anyone else for that one, huh? But it was such an easy mistake. I thought it'd be good. Supreme idiocy. Trying to figure out how bad should I feel about that mistake, basically. X is playing Final Fantasy VII Remake / reboot, whatever. I don't know how much time I'll have to write here. Not enough. No good days. Not anymore. They're all behind me. Why keep going? God, it hurts. Why must this be? And I think I was writing this in his room, and he might have been playing in the living room, something like that, where I had a moment to myself, because while I was living in his room, I don't know. I made it sound here like I couldn't always write in my journal, but, like, how hard is it to get a few minutes alone with a notebook? Maybe I was just self-conscious or didn't want him to see me writing. How am I this much of a fuck-up? I knew it would happen, and I did it anyway. Supreme idiocy. Supreme idiocy. Go home. No pot. Sober. Miserable. Profitable. Worth it? Is anything? Waste of time. Needless suffering. Can't help. Only hurt. Lost cause. Worse than worthless. A negative presence. A bad person. I do. I think I was a bad person. I'm trying to be better now. I think my parents are still bad people. I think my mom's trying to be better. Dad seems pretty comfortable being terrible. I should have killed myself a long time ago. Maybe I still should. I can't stop being a bad, shitty person. Well, I might. I can't have friends. Oh, God, no, please. I'm so alone and scared. I just want my old friends back, or even my new friends, but I can't stop being awful, and no one wants to be around me, and they all want to help only when it's too late, and there's nothing that can be done. I am a worthless waste, and I should die. Oh, God, help me. I think I should die, but I have to be sure. I'm scared it might be true. Could I really go through with it? I'm scared. I lose either way, so why not take the ending? It's only a bad decision if things would have gotten better. I don't know if they will. I don't know how long to wait. Love can wait forever, but when existing is so much pain, the pain just has to be stopped. Love wants the pain to stop too. Not just my pain, the pain I inflict on others, but yes, my pain. The root pain, tragic result of circumstance, or dumb parents, all caps. Yep, tragic results of circumstances, including dumb parents. Well, what to do now? The question of my life. The only reply? Silence. Why does it have to hurt so much? What did I do to deserve this? And then arrows point up. Silence. You know, they're saying that's the reply to my questions, is just the silence. Where is the love? So scarce, so fleeting. It disappeared. The love went out of my life for a long time. I'm partly to blame, but I think the abuse is more to blame. I'm so disappointed in myself for doing that to online friend. Yeah, he's too sensitive about it, but he's my friend, I hope, and I didn't mean to upset him. I want to respect his boundaries. I'm sure he'd forgive me if I talked to him, but maybe I shouldn't go back on there. What fucking worthless scum I am, piece of shit. I don't even know what I expect to get out of writing. Just killing time, I guess. Closest thing I have to a companion. The book always listens, even when I'm being dramatic. The book doesn't judge or jump to assumptions. The book is one of my few friends. Pretty fucking pathetic. I am a loser. And then I wrote a big ol' L. Even if it's the wrong decision, at least it would be the last one. Which is also why you shouldn't do it. Shortly after the move, I used to lay in bed with my eyes closed, trying to teleport back to the pavilion at the school near my old house. I think if I kill myself, that's what I'll think of. This is what I talked about in my other video. Here it's written. Breathing in helium to replace my oxygen, fading away, waiting to teleport. My friends will be there waiting for me, same age we were, and they'll be so happy to see me, and everything will be right. A happy ending. Maybe the only one. I'm crying and scared. Please, I don't want this life. Please, please, please. I miss my friends. And I can't stop hurting. And I underlined it very vigorously and kind of scratched through the page there a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much when I had when I said in the other video that I was shattered. That's the moment. It happened right in between those two pages of writing down that, you know, this whole suicide fantasy, and just like breaking the dam, and all this, you know, years of pain just falls, just pours out. It hurt. It hurt a lot, but I think it's going well. Shouldn't drink, but what's it matter? It's already too late. Not my family, not my friends. Fooled myself. Stupid me. Trying to figure out how to proceed. I shouldn't be here at my ex's. I want to go back to my apartment and drink in peace. Head is still fuzzy from sleeping all day. So at this point, I think I'm still planning to, like, just drink to death. I want to prove I can go longer than 10 days, but why? To who? People will make up whatever story they want, even though I've laid it all out. Whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get a little bit of Kevin Bacon and Tremors. How can I be selfish when I don't have a self? That's an interesting question. It felt like I was, you know, my goal was always to help other people. And so I was like believing that that's how I was living, even though in actuality, I was treating other people like they were there for me. And I was just waiting for the world to prop me up so that then I could help them. And that's, you know, that's why that didn't work. Life was so full of promise. I was a happy child. Then they killed me. Blame me if you want. I'm already in hell. No one wants to see the truth. And I underlined those words many times. The truth. No one wants to see. It's ugly. It's uncomfortable. It's scary. But it's important. God damn it. I'm shaky and tired and just so upset. I don't know what to do. It's been so long and it's not getting better, and no one can even bear to be around me, much less listen, and only Uncle Friend can really help, and he wants nothing to do with me. Wrong shape, wrong life, no fit, no belonging. Can't even fucking talk to anyone about this. Goddamn book is the only one who can tolerate me. Doesn't make assumptions. Doesn't judge, even when I hurt it. I cannot stop hurting. Nah, I did, like, scratch into it on the previous page. Everyone looks at me and says, there's the problem, but none of them see it. It's not my feelings. It's not alcohol. It's the shitty circumstances of my shitty life. Nothing can change what happened. Nothing can fix it now. My life was derailed and I am broken. No fit. Wrong me. Bad life. 20 years already wasted. How many more? Everyone dies anyway. Let me use what little fucking freedom I have left. Why not? Irreparable damage is what I wrote under that. So, don't you fucking talk to me about irreparable damage, cunt. That damage is done and happening in real time, unpreventably as we speak. I assume I'm just talking about being very, very sad there. The emotional damage, the emotional pain. I am a ghost. I am tired. Let me have this small thing. I have nothing else. I can't get close to anybody. I can't go anywhere, do anything. I'm scared. I do kind of want to prove I don't need booze, but why? Why anything? Do I really think I'll be in a position to help anybody after all I've been through? No one wants this. Death is all that awaits. I have to be sure. One day, the decision will be permanent. Hallelujah. I wrote under that. And yeah, gotta live with your decisions. If that decision is to kill yourself, you're not gonna live too long. I still don't know if it's right or wrong. For now, at this point in my life, I'm glad that I didn't. The main thing about it is it's one way. It's hard to undo a suicide. And if there was any chance of making your life better, then it's just a waste. It's just a sad, waste of life. But I don't know. I don't think my situation warranted it. I was just very, very sad because I've been alone for a very long time. It'll probably keep oscillating between self-destruction and feeble attempts at sobriety whenever it gets too scary. Eventually, I'll run out of chances. I'm not ready for that. But I do believe Uncle Friend is my only hope, and I'm scared he's not going to reply. That I'm just out of the family. I like to think they'd understand if they knew. Nobody knows. Oh well. Granny thinks I'm a piece of shit. She died that way. I lied to her for Uncle Friend. This is my thanks? Unbelievable. Well, he can stop it if he ever chooses. And if I'm still around. God forbid. So yeah, still waiting for him to fix things, still angry at him, and the anger's justifiable, but or justified, but he doesn't deserve hate. He doesn't deserve, it was hard for him too. It was a hard time. It was a tragedy. How do I handle interacting online? I'm too weak to cut ties. People will probably be upset. People are always upset. If they choose to take my pain, that's on them. I am getting close to nobody. I am taking shit from nobody. I'm going to die sad and alone because I am a nobody. Get comfortable there. Maybe it'll be over soon. I don't want to do this. I can't have what I want. No home, no fit, no hope. No, 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 no. I tried talking to so many people. All dead ends. Time to give up. Don't let them push me around. They don't know what they're talking about. March 15th. 10-ish p.m. 10:30 x p.m. X is in the living room. I'm going to go have a drink. So I think that was me breaking the streak of not drinking, finally. It sure was torturing me at that time. Threw up this morning. Now it's evening. Gonna play some Mario Party 2 with a roommate. Mario Party was a good time. Friend's friend who lives nearby came over and we played some Smash too. It's nice to have a good time. This in particular reminds me of some of the best times of my life. We'll probably play more today. Still not sure how work will go on Wednesday. Today is the 17th of March. And I actually liked that Mario Party game so much that I drew it. We were playing on fucking, I forget what it is, Creepy Cavern or something like that in Mario Party, either 1 or 3. But it was a great time. I like video games. I like having those experiences with people. We get invested in the game. We start, talking about who's going to win and what, moves could happen. And then, some random bullshit happens because it's Mario Party and people who don't deserve shit steal it. And, you know, it's fun, though, because it's a game. And we're all on board. We're all, you know, aware that the Mario Party giveth and the Mario Party taketh. And so it's, as much as I say we get invested, like, we're not, you know, taking it too seriously. We're taking it just the right amount of serious to have a good time. But yeah, that was a very, like, pivotal, positive experience for me here. It was that breath of fresh air, that reminder that, you know, I could feel that happiness again, even just in small ways and bits and moments in time, but I could. It's still there. Those, you know, it's possible with the right people and the right attitude, I guess. Work Wednesday, if I can manage it. Want to try. Got my energy drinks ready. I won't booze that day and should cut back on weed. Worry too much? I dunno. Fears come true. Sometimes they do. Work was not Wednesday. Work was not Wednesday. Leave of absence ended Wednesday. Work was today, Thursday the 21st. I spent most of it going through certain updates. It's not over yet, but I am drinking. I shouldn't be, not today. I should save it for the weekend. Depression was bad last night. Ex asked if I wanted to be held. I was sobbing quietly in bed. I said no. I don't think it would help, but it was an appealing and lovely, thoughtful, generous offer. Yeah, I think my fear there was that, like, it wouldn't help. And if I let him hold me while I was crying like that and felt like no comfort, that would just make me feel so much worse. But, like, it was a really sweet thing for him to offer. Yeah, I love him. Wow, what can I say? He's a wonderful person. If you're wondering why we're exes and not boyfriends, it's just me. Like, I don't feel, you know, the love that I have for my first love, the middle school, like, relationship that I had when I was 14. I say middle school, like, it was more like a junior high age, but at that particular school, it was still considered middle school. It's weird. But it was like 7th or 8th grade, basically. You know, I love that person. Like, there's some, like, strong, like, attachment there. That's scary sometimes. But I don't feel that level with this person. I think it's just because, you know, I was older by the time I met him, and I was, you know, I have a lifetime of repressing homosexual thoughts behind me. Not a whole lifetime, but like half a lifetime. But he is a wonderful person, and he certainly deserves happiness. It sucks coming back to work. It feels like giving up all over again. Things were so good, yet it was so fleeting. And I'm supposed to learn the lesson to appreciate what I have, just like Job. Except I wrote it G-O-B, and then I wrote Job. LOL, Arrested Development. Same idea, though. I'm no Jesus, I'm no Job. I haven't actually read Job yet in my Old Testament Bible read through. I should definitely do that. All right, build the Job hype, y'all. We might just come back to Mark later, and after this depression notebook, maybe we'll just skip over to Job. I don't know. I can do what I want. What do you want me to do? You know, I'll go through these in whatever order, I guess. Like, unless I have something better to do. I haven't been thinking of this journal as potential song lyrics, but I'm no Jesus, I'm no Job could be a bop, lol. Maybe the world is ready for angsty, self-loathing, and loving Christian folk punk. Oh my god. Probably just the drugs. Probably a stupid idea. Amusing, though. I apologize if my forced attempts at being lyrical get rough from here on out. Oh no. These are not lyrics, more so ideas. I won't be... Why is this so hard to read? If God is love, how could he do this to me? Killing in the name of. If God isn't real, what is the love I feel worth if I only get to feel it in my days upon this earth? Twisting messages to suit one's desires. He died on the cross and still we're lost. You won't find salvation in a bottle, but you won't find it in any book either. An album is an essay, thesis, support, discussion, conclusion. Where am I going with this? Trying to make some kind of point about Christianity bad, basically. Thinking that if I could put it in like a song or an album, like it might be more appealing to people or catch on. I don't know. Was I ever a good person? It has always been tinged with selfishness. I'll help you while I'm waiting. I'll help you if it's convenient or if it makes me look good enough. That's not goodness. That's not love. Why can't I be good without my friends? I perceive it as a need, and losing those connections shaped my whole life. Stunted, in my opinion. But it's more like a missing limb than a missing head. Quadruple amputees can survive. I survived. I can survive. At least for now. I can't keep letting their absence distract me from what is present. And I drew a box around that. I can't keep letting their absence distract me from what is present. I want to be good. Lofty goals. I want to be better. Easy. I've taken too much for myself already. None of it is mine, really. Never was. Instead of fearing that, I have to embrace it. It's not fair. I don't deserve it. I just have to. I care about people. I want to fight all forms of suffering and empower others to help each other as I am empowered to help them. Seems like a good way to help everybody, right? Mario Party is extra special because it persisted through the move. Something I love and could do with Dad and my brothers even when we don't see eye to eye on anything else. Dad said playing games with us is like his therapy. He would probably like to have me there again, and I would like to give that to him. Goodness is hard, though. Still thinking how to proceed. Good stuff. Here, I hope. Ever since then, I was always desperately hoping I'd found some new thread that would carry me back to happiness. Video games, music, trying to continue my trajectory, even though the whole game had changed regardless of quality. New field, new players. Yeah, moving was hard. Moving was hard. I don't want it to feel like a prison, like I have to be as good as possible at all times. I can be very cruel to myself, and I think that's caused a lot of psychological damage. I must be good, even to me. Hard to go from nothing to something, but it's choices I can make. No other resources required. I just have to make them. I'm scared I'm more addicted than I realize. I don't know what to do about that. I don't want meetings, doctors, therapy. And for now, I'm still going with probably not addiction, keeping an eye on it, keeping things low. And chill. I'll probably relapse. I'll try to enjoy my goodness while it lasts. Is there anything else we can do? And my brother had also offered to take me to rehab. But as I told him, I need a reason not to drink. Like, I would need my own reason to go to rehab other than just remove my alcoholism, please. Like, I need a reason to live. But then if I have that, do I even need the rehab? Or at that point, I'm just going to start making the choice to drink less. And that's what's been happening slowly. You know, I still like my beers. But that's kind of the goal, is to keep getting healthier, basically. Improve myself wherever I can. Is there anything else we can do? I miss my friends. I've let them down. My family hurt me. It's too late for them to fix it. I love them. But it's a big wedge. Got some kind of little cycle drawn here. Reason, thought, mind, discover something to love, look around, look outward from within. So, you know, just having senses and a brain kind of cleared more space on my phone. So yeah, basically having senses and a brain will eventually lead you to empathy, love. You see other people around you, other living things. I don't know. I feel like that's natural empathy. But I understand that, you know, it can be easy to block it or like pretend, like guard yourself from empathy, being empathetic. Because it feels like, you know, if you show empathy, you're making yourself vulnerable. And so I think a lot of people don't, and then even take it a step further and pretend they don't even feel it. But then empathy leads to passion, because, you know, you fall in love with this thing that you feel empathy for or compassionate for. And then passion leads to sorrow, sadness. You fall, you lose your love. It is inevitable. Sometimes there's a honeymoon and a divorce. Sometimes there's a death before the wedding. The downstroke of a water wheel. It may seem like I'm going in circles, but I'm one piece in a very large machine. I must have purpose, and that purpose leads inevitably to failure. Inevitably. It's my fault even when it's not, and it's not my fault even when it is. Life is failure after failure. And that's something that I think a lot of people get wrong, is they think that recovery has to be a straight upward line. And like, no, it's more like a, stock chart graph thing. It's natural. Natural processes don't typically follow perfectly straight lines. Sometimes they do, and that's pretty cool looking. I'm not yet sure how to sleep. Should probably go back to my apartment and cease booze and weed for best results. Should. But I know it'll be awful. Good person does it anyway, huh? I don't know if I can be that good. I've worn these old habits down pretty far, maybe even to addiction levels. I think about it a lot. How many reasons do I need to stop? Why do I start? Do I need help? I think I boiled myself like a frog. My alcohol habits got scary bad fast, but I found ways to push the fear away enough to drink. It got worse than I can see. I might need help. March 26th, 2024. Tuesday evening. Had Rumplemints from the afternoon on. Not too much, I hope. Doesn't feel like it. Shouldn't drink so much. Need to taper off. I am scared, though. This morning, before I had anything to smoke or drink, I was feeling awful and getting angry. I even tried to send someone an angsty message on Discord, but I left most servers and we're not friends. Probably for the best for now. Yeah, I still haven't really reconnected with these online friends. We've talked a little bit, but not much. Not sure what's going to happen there. It's fine. Am I hoping someone will say, I understand, Mike. It's okay that you drink. I know it's not. It's just the subdued sort of knowing, the kind that's easy to forget or cover up. I think it's not okay to drink this much. I don't know how to say this. I'm bad at measuring. I don't know how much I drink or how it compares to dangerous levels. I need to save it for special occasions. Yeah, and like bad at measuring, I mean like you got shot glasses and you got like mixed drinks, and all the drinks are different like percentages and proofs, and you can just count the alcohol and like measure it by volume, and that's what I should have done, but I just, that's effort, and I'd have to like write it down and track it every time I did it, and like, I didn't care that much. I need to save it for special occasions. I keep making excuses, and that makes me feel worse. I wonder if I drunkenly allowed that infinite loop into my brain code, if I approved it. These might be exactly the types of patterns an addiction specialist could help me with. I'm just scared of the whole process, its effects. I've got to get better. I do still think I'm making progress. I'm just concerned. The outlook is bleak for me personally. I could have been so happy. Instead, I am so miserable. Oh, fucking well, I guess. That's life, right? Fuck you, man. Ugh. But yes, that is life. Tragically, one day it will end. You'll miss some of these days when they're behind you. Wish you'd done it different, maybe. I don't know. Do your best. It's hard. What else is there? The hard way is often, not always, the best way. For now, I guess I'll try to catalog my experiences throughout the week. Alcohol cravings, mood swings. Document, log, debug. I think I can do it, but there might be too much. I don't want to be upset every day. I don't want to be sick either. I don't want to harm myself with alcohol. Not anymore. Not nearly so much. Can I handle it? If not, I should get help. Under that in very faint text, it says, anyone reading this ought to like that. And I think I'm implying that, like, oh, I'm only writing that I should get help for the benefit of people reading. But, like, it was a thing I was weighing up for a while, was should I take up my brother's offer of rehab? And, just the offer itself kind of helped get some gears turning. And it was a very nice offer. It's still something I'm, if I'm, we'll see how I am in a year, basically. Finished the bottle today. Will I get more tomorrow? Probably. But I'm taking more detailed notes. Hopefully I can wean myself off over time. It's like the ocean. I can tread water and stay above when it's low, but when the big waves come, I have to duck under. Does that make sense? Been thinking a lot about interactions, energy fields, waves, particles, motion, exchanges. How does our world work and why? What more can we learn from it? Timeless questions. Endless questions. Good questions, though. Good things to think about. We are not real. Constructs. Imagined. Moment to moment anew. At least, when you're this high, LOL. Really, though, I'm trying to let go. We are new. There's nothing to hold on to. Nothing but waves to ride. Moves to act out to engage with the water. And when I say we're new, I mean like, every day you wake up, you could be like a new person almost. Every moment you can choose to be different. Just a big clusterfuck down here. Get used to it. You'd think I would be by now. Know that, despite everything, I love you. I hope one day I can show it more. The pain is indescribable, but I want to be here for you. Even when you don't want me, I can't go completely away. I'm still here. I wish I was there, but I'm still here. Oof. What now? What next? What to do? Apartment. Apartment never? Apartment renew. I don't like the idea of forcing myself to do things, but what if it's effective? I'm scared of causing a war with myself. Maybe some things are worth going to war over. Maybe. I'm scared. Awfully scared. Miss my friends. All of them. And I did a little broken heart. And I wrote, wah. But then I wrote, but not actually. Today. Yet. Because I hadn't cried that day, I guess. Drinking a lot. I hope it doesn't kill me. People will think that was my intent. It was sometimes, but not now. Scared of long-term effects. Oh no, what is my life? What am I doing? But, I eventually wore those habits down and got out of them. My burgers came out nice. I enjoyed eating them. I think it's going to try the bacon next. I like food, I like booze, I like smoking. Bad habits. Oh, tacos. I'm going to try tacos next. That's right. The tacos were also delicious. And now I lay myself to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. That was me going to bed very drunk and thinking, oh no, I drank so much I'm gonna die in my sleep. But it wasn't. I didn't have that much. But I also might not regret it that much, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Mood, bleak. Outlook, bleak. Journal, nearing capacity. Need a new one. It's been nearly 2 whole months since I started it. An artifact from Granny's. School was strange, but I want to go back if it means having that life again. So being in this hot, stuffy car, sitting the way that I am and reading for so long, it made me feel kind of sick. And so I quickly excused myself from the car, and during that process just honked it with my butt. It happens. But I want to finish up this subject at least. Don't know when I'll get to the last one, but we're almost there. It's been nearly 2 whole months since I started it. That's right, an artifact. School was strange, but I want to go back if it means having that life again. If it means living that life again. And then, that was kind of a moment because, school was terrible. Strange is an understatement, but, yeah, I would go back if I could be with my friends again. This one's hard to read because I wrote a big all of this all over it, so it's kind of hard to... No wanting, I think is what it says. How to stop. They are not here. Hurt. I am not there. Hurt. I can't move on. Hurt. Can't get close to anyone new. Hurt. I pushed everyone away somehow. Hurt. Or vice versa. Hard to say which is which. With who. Could have prevented all of this. That's where that came from. Didn't listen. I told her it would kill me. I told her it was bad. I begged her, please, please don't make me do this. Don't rip me from my life, my friends, my only home. Why? You can't even understand. No one can. Just for me. Thanks. Fuck you. I'll never be who I was meant to be. I'll never be complete. I'll never be happy. And yet everyone demands I keep going for them. Fair enough, I guess, but it hurts so much. I hate having to pretend. I hate that no one can understand. I hate that I've been alone for 20 years and will be alone until and when I die. But as I go toward the light, I'll imagine them waiting for me as kids, and I'm a kid, and we go off together to play games, ride on bikes, talk about movies and books, make our own comics, movies and books, be there for each other forever. At least until we're all old. But no joy. Not in my life. Not for long. So fleeting, but so powerful. So deep. So painful to say goodbye. So painful to be away from that life every day. I am still that boy, scribbling passionately in a notebook in his or my ex's bedroom, I can't accept that it's over. 20 years later and I cannot get over it. I can't. I can't. It was wrong to remove me from them. It was especially wrong to remove me from them and replace it with nothing. Replace it with bullshit and neglect. Everyone prefers my absence to my presence. So do I. Killing myself seems correct, but just in case, what if things get better? I'd like to be here for the good parts. But what if there never are any ever again? What if all the best is behind me and only pain is ahead? My chat friends are all having a great time playing with each other and having a merry Easter time. I can't get into the spirit. I quietly logged out to avoid bringing anyone else down. Just like before. Isolate for their protection. Wish I could kill myself and put an end to all this. No one knows how much I suffer, even when I tell them. What a wasted, worthless life. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Uncle Friend. Thanks, God. Fuck you. Miserable, cunting piece of shit. Fuck you all the way to hell. The only one I'm going to retract there is Uncle Friend. I want to talk with him more before I put pressure on him to be a better person, unlike my parents who, because I have talked to them more, I know exactly why they need to be better people. And they're still not listening because, they've made a living out of it by now. Why not? They could care less what happens to me. I told them over and over. They don't want to hear it. No, so they won't. I have nothing to live for. But that might be changing. Hard to say. You took it from me. And this one's a very angry written. Goes through the paper sometimes. I don't understand at all. I don't deserve this, do I? How could I? What could I even have done differently? Doomed to a life of loneliness, pain, misery, despair. If I'm ever foolish enough to get my hopes up, even a smidgen, life shits down my throat. Loved ones don't love me enough to stop killing me. They stole my life and no one gives a shit. Fuck. Everything is wrong. And this was another very expressive page. I don't know that I can get back on track, even if I try. There is no track. It was removed 20 years ago. There is nothing for me to do, nowhere for my life to go. I am a problem somehow. It was given to me and it took over my life. I've been dead for so long. It hurts. Why did you do this to me? I begged you not to. Why? Why? You fuck. I thought you loved me. I don't see how I could or why I should get better. All the reasons are gone and everyone else skips merrily along. No one wants to slow down for the mopey shit who won't shut up about people they've never seen, will never meet. Nothing will ever be good enough for me, and I don't even want that much. I miss my friends. They don't want me. I have nothing. And this one I wrote, falling. And so that's it for subject 4. There's only one more subject to go. It's interesting. I'm slowly coming to remove, unpin my happiness from Uncle Friend, slowly realizing that he's probably just not going to respond. And that's fine. He's got his own life and stuff that he's got to do. He has responded since then. And I still hope we can talk more someday. But for now, I'm just letting him be. And he's, doing his thing. So subject 4, anything else to say? From slipping to falling. And I think the slipping and falling that I refer to on those is slipping away from Uncle Friend or feeling that hope slip away. And to me, it felt like my last hope. But in actuality, once I let it slip away, it helped me focus on just being here, being present wherever I am. And that's kind of the path that I'm going down now. Again, this was just, what month is it now? August. So this was like 5 months ago. These things that we're reading about. And it's different. It's different now. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to die. I still wonder if it'd be better to be dead, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to find out. Not like that. And making slightly healthier choices. I'm not gonna pretend that I changed everything overnight, and I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just trying to do things better. Be less abusive to myself, be more understanding, be more patient with everybody, with the whole world. And it's hard. I wonder when I say things like that, if my parents are like, oh yeah, well not to us. Well, no, not to you. You're being shitheads and you still won't listen to how you abused me. If you can stop denying that it was wrong to hit and brainwash a child, if you can start admitting that there's no actual evidence for your God, that'd be a good start. Then we could maybe start talking about, what actually happened. Until then, they are pieces of shit, and I'm gonna tell them that because I like to be honest. I'm telling them why they are shitty. I'm telling them how to get better. They're just choosing not to, and there's not much else I can do beyond that. So, patient and understanding with everyone who deserves it. And that's not like a moral thing. That's not like, oh, these are my preferred people. It's an actions thing. It's you gotta show that you are part of this same world. Otherwise, you're not. Like, what can we do with you? You're completely disconnected, and there's not. I can't talk to you. I can't. That's why I have to make this fucking video series. That's why I have this journal. That's why I'm talking to my phone. You made me so goddamn lonely my whole life. All you ever taught me how to do was hide. I'm not hiding anymore. It was your fault. It was your beliefs. You are still wrong. Please listen. And everyone else, thanks for watching. These are weird videos, huh? 2024. What a year. Time sure is. See you next time. We'll finish this thing up. Goodbye.